Okay, so that's baseline. Let's take a look at this. O stands for ordered, R is received, and D is distributed, which is a function of inventory. So this is an automatic system. It's based on how much material you order through the material tracker. We used to base it on received because that application allows you to order and receive. But we found that there were some superintendents that were not taking the time to check in material and mark it as received. So we shifted over to ordered. And you can see these two numbers on this job are the same because they do a very good job of receiving material. They're on top of it. And those numbers should be the same unless there's truly a back order or some other situation. So if we look at the ordered, 61,760 has been ordered. Let's click that bar and we can look at all the orders that make up that number. There's 61,760. If we want to dig in deeper, we can see 500 feet was included on that order. We'll click the order number. It will open it up and we look for that PID. There it is, the Branch Raceway. This is how much has been ordered. It's grayed out indicating that it was received and it was checked in by Quentin. You can look at the details by clicking that triangle. There's how much was received, and this is just showing received, and there it is. And you can also see that this order is closed because all of the items have been received. But that's where the number comes from. Let's close this out, go back into it, and it just tallies it all up. It just totals it all up. So that's how much material has been received. So again, our baseline, we should have installed 53,670 based on the hours and the production rate, but we've ordered 61,760. So we're going to make an assumption here. We're going to assume that that quantity, that total quantity, or at least very close to that total, will be installed within 7 to 10 days. We have to make some sort of assumption. It may be longer or shorter. It doesn't matter. We're not that precise. This is not the kind of industry where you can be perfectly precise. We're trying to get a feel for our production. That's a good number. You can see that this number, this bar is above this one. It's represented on the efficiency chart. It's in the green. You want this arrow to be in the green, and you want it to fall between the 100 and 150 and not go past 150. And I'll tell you why, because the more it gets toward 200% efficiency, the least accurate it is. So as it gets past 150, you need to suspect that data as maybe there's some reporting issues because it's just not believable. In this case, at 115% efficiency, that's very believable. And you can see with ordered, received, and distributed, it's pretty much smooth across the top. There's some variance here, but that gives you another sense that this is pretty good reporting. I'm going to believe this. So if you look here, we're showing 115% based on ordered, okay? But maybe I want to base it on what's been received. Well, because those numbers are the same, it's not going to move the arrow any. But let's take a look at distributed. So we'll click distributed. And now we're at 113%. And you can see that there's just a slight variation there. And the needle moved a bit. Okay, that's okay. That's good. That makes me feel good about the data itself.